Johannesburg Stock Exchange has a remarkable performance over the last 100 years. In fact, there are some studies that say it's probably the best performing stock market worldwide if you take Europe, America and the developed countries. And so if you've got this good performance in the JSE, how do you buy the market? How do you buy the JSE? Well, you buy the index, because the index measures the performance of the top shares on the stock exchange. How do you buy the index? Well, you buy an ETF, because an ETF is just an index. An ETF is listed on the stock exchange. So if you're really looking for long-term performance on the stock exchange, then what you should be looking at is buying a top 40 or all-share ETF, or maybe the industrial ETF, Satrix Indy ETF would be a very good example. And just to put some numbers on that, if you put, let's say, R1 million into Satrix Indy ETF 10 years ago, it's now worth R9.5 million. It's gone up nearly 10 times in the last 10 years. You say that's too much money. Let's put R1,000 a month away in the Satrix Indy ETF. After 10 years at R1,000, which is 12,000 Rand a year, is worth 420,000 Rand. And 10 years after that, at 420,000 Rand plus your R1,000 a month is worth 4.5 million Rand. How do I get 4.5 million Rand to retire? Put R1,000 a month away in an ETF, like Satrix Indy ETF, and keep it there. Just keep on saving. Nothing's fantastic about that. It's just getting you the performance of the stock exchange. The JSE is one of the best performing stock exchanges in the world. What you've got to do is become part of it. If you're looking at outperformance, obviously most people say, well, I've got my favorite unit trust manager, because I think they always say that they're best performers. They always tell us how good they are. But we've done a study at ETFSA and we've said, let's measure the top performing unit trusts and ETFs over the last 10 years. Periods of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, and 10 years, over 6 years, over 6 different time frames. What are the best performers? In each of those time periods, either an ETF has come first or it's come second in all those time frames. So there's more than 1,000 unit trusts out there, and even they can't outperform a simple ETF. If you say, what's the best ETF amongst all of those? Well, the Satrix Indy 25, which just tracks the JSE Industrial Index, is the only fund which appears in the top 5 in all those time periods, 1 year to 10 years. It's the most consistent fund in the market. It's the top performing fund in the market. If you want to buy the best, the performance numbers seem to indicate that's what it is. Very simple, easily accessible, buy it through any stockbroker. You can come and buy it on the ETFSA platform. You don't have to have a lot of money. You can invest from 300 Rand a month or 1,000 Rand lump sum. You can obviously invest more than that. But the big way to get rich and to retire wealthy, just put some money away, leave it there, let it grow for you. The stock market will do the rest for you.